So another question I got is somebody said, can I run a suppressor on my pistol? Yes, you can. And we've been having a blast. This is a Taurus G3 9mm, and that's a Taurus TX22. Now, John brought up some interesting things to me that I wasn't aware of. What's great is you can get this G3 from the factory already threaded for a suppressor. Same thing with this model TX22 from Taurus. It's threaded already. Now, there is a huge difference between the 22 and the 9mm, but also talk a little bit about the disadvantage, if you will, with the handgun. It's super fun, but like that's not gonna fit. I'm not gonna tote that around as a carry gun. You know what I mean? This is super easy to carry. This isn't.
Sure.
But talk a little bit. It's super fun, but talk about advantages and disadvantages and what kind of handguns you prefer to shoot suppressed.
Yeah, so the different handguns work differently. This is a fixed barrel handgun, whereas this barrel tilts like the Browning mechanism in there. So the fixed barrels are eminently suitable for mounting a suppressor. This comes with the factory mount, has a mount you could put your
Delta Point Pro or whatever you want.
Yep. And so this is an excellent suppressor host. It's just basically set up for it with 22 subsonic. This is a load of fun. You know, you're looking at 125 decibels. So, I mean, you're getting down to where you can shoot a bit without any hearing protection with something like this.
That's a
we
lot
always
of fun.
recommend hearing protection, but, just to give you an idea. So this is a really good suppressor host. Now, in 9mm, what'll happen is since the barrel tilts in the 9mm, you either have to have a very lightweight suppressor, which ours is, or you're going to have to run what's called a piston that's going to actually add recoil so that it allow the slide to function with the extra weight.
So that'll help eject,
right,
eject your empty and help put another round in the chamber.
And some pistols just aren't suitable for our suppressor in 9mm. We don't do a lot of those. But if you do have one like this, it's got a relatively light slide like this, you can make it work. It's not going to be like James Bond in the movies, but it's going to take a lot of the edge off of the noise. And, depending on what you're doing with it, it can be a great deal of fun too.
Oh yeah, but between the two, between the 9mm or even a 45 or a 22, I would say for fun, for plinking around, for not offending the neighbors again, even if you live in the country, the 22 is probably your best option. But the 9mm is pretty dang fun. And a lot of pistols now, just like rifles, are coming already threaded so they can adapt suppressors. So if you're interested in getting suppressor down the road and you're picking up a new firearm, you might as well have it threaded because it doesn't hurt, doesn't change anything, just has a thread on the end of the barrel. You can either leave it on or you can take the cap off so you can get to the threads and expose them so you can go direct thread to the barrel.